only one in the right spot.
No, actually, I wasn't.
No,
He's up with Vigo too.
Yeah, what I'm saying though is when I pulled his camera back in, he was in the right spot.
Uh,
Hold on. Alright, so as I'm fixing the cameras, we're going to go around and say who you are, who you play, and yeah, we'll leave it at that because it's been a bit, so I don't really have any questions in mind for y'all. Let's go ahead and start with B, since B's actually the only one in camera correctly.
Okay. Hi, I'm B. I play Keshna, the scout of the team, the chaos causer, sometimes, normally, we'll say. I do have a question. Where did we leave off?
I'll do the recap once we get through intros.
Because I don't remember. It's been a while.
I will do the recap once we do intros. That's why there's no question. Alright.
I am very forward looking to tonight.
Alright, next up, because they're the only one that's camera's actually good now, Nick.
Hello, everybody. I'm Nick. I'll be playing Viggo Sigmundsson, the Viking man-child scientist. Yeah, I know. I think I'm kind of with B on this one. I'm waiting anxiously for the recap.
Not fair. All right, Stormy, you up next.
Okay, hey everybody, I'm Stormy. I play Sharifa, the Aberdonian survivor with a chip on her shoulder, former leader, now kind of not knowing where her place in the team is anymore.
And Lisa.
You are muted.
I realized that. I was trying to get back to that screen. Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Brooke, Captain Brooke Walker, MD, doctor and leader of the team at the moment. I remember everything that happened last time.
I kind of...
All right.
A lot has happened.
You know, a lot has happened in real life, but we are back. We get to have some fun. So last we left off, the party has just gone back from a mission to get a new juvenile gold, or primta, for Keshna. Because the one they had in their sack, essentially, the pouch they have in their stomach, had matured. And if they did not replace it, especially because they didn't have any Tritona to give Keshna, they would have died. So, with the help of some intel from the Tok'ra, Brooke, Sharifa, and Viggo went off-world, along with a few other members from Captain Marshall's team, if I'm not mistaken, went and successfully got a... what was I going to say? Yeah, got a larval goal to stick inside Keshna, which they were able to successfully do. Or at least, as far as I know, it's successful, because Keshna hasn't woken up yet. Now, while they were off-world, though, Keshna was put into a medical-induced coma to keep them from thrashing about and, possibly hurting themselves. And due to that, they were actually communicating with the mature Goa'uld that was still in their pouch, because they essentially stunned and, put both into a coma. And that Goa'uld proceeded to mentally torment Keshna with memories of, when they were, such a strong and powerful first prime, to memories of their mother, and so on and so forth. So Keshna was getting attacked on all fronts. Physically from their body trying to shut down, and mentally from the mature Goa'uld inside, again, their larval pouch. When we stopped, Brooke was still in the room with Keshna, slumped up against the wall after they finished the procedure. Viggo was outside the room, not knowing what had happened yet. Like, did it work? Did it not work? Why is Brooke leaning against the wall? Is everything okay? Sharifa, if I recall, I believe, went back to their quarters when they got back from the base.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think she went. I sent her to give report.
That's what it was.
Oh, you sent me to do the report? Okay.
Well, not to do the actual...
Well,
it wasn't the actual after-action report, because that has to be done with everyone present. But I think it was a report saying, like, hey, we got the thing in. We're just waiting to see if it worked. It was that kind of report. It was a status report. It wasn't the mission report. Alright. So, with that, we'll go ahead and start with those who are still in the med wing. So, Brooke, what are you doing?
She just slid down the wall, and she's trying to pull herself together because that hit her a lot harder than she expected.
Mm-hmm.
I think she has. What the heck is my? I'm sorry, my screen's doing weird things. I think she kind of keeps people at a distance because that way, if you have to do surgery on them, you're not attached. Yeah. And I think she just realized that she's gotten attached to these people. Mm-hmm. And it really, that and just the emotional of how close it was, how close we came to losing her. I think it just all kind of overwhelmed her at once.
Fair. That and also the fact that some of y'all, almost got shot. Like Vigo had his anime moment where he just zoomed right past y'all.
Yeah, so she's just sort of having a little breakdown and kind of pulling herself together now,
Okay. And then Vigo, you're still completely left in the dark on whether everything worked or not. So what's going through Vigo's head as you see Brooke slumped up against the wall?
Can I do a perception check to see if I can suss out any body language?
That I wouldn't say perception. That'd be more insight. But you can definitely make a check. And 1.
Nat 20.
Not dirty 20.
I said, oh. Okay, 19 plus 1, so close enough.
Yeah, I would say it's still a dirty 20. That's still good. So, you still don't know if it worked or not on Keshna's because the fact that Keshna is still, out cold. But you know that Brooke slumped against the wall isn't a whole crap we failed. It's a, okay, hopefully this worked. God, I'm just fucking tired type slump.
I think he'd probably feel that as well, where it's like the adrenaline is starting to wear off from the mission, from the frantic doing whatever we can to try and save Keshna.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's in a similar boat. I think he's going to look for the nearest chair and try and catch himself.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there was a chair right by the door, so you're able to find one pretty easily. All right.
It kind of stumbles to it, yeah.
And then Sharifa. So you're heading to give just the quick status report on what's going on. Who are you looking for particularly? Are you looking for the general? Are you looking for the major?
The major for now. Major can update the general.
Okay. It takes a little bit to get to his office, but you do see Major Bell's in because the door's wide open.
Knock on the door frame. I want to just walk in.
Without lifting his head, Major Bells is going to go, enter.
So step in. Just wanted to report that so far it looks like a success.
I'll say it's good to hear.
We won't know more until Keshna wakes up.
Alright, and what of the goal that was within Keshna? The matured one?
I would have to wait for Rick's report on that because I'm not sure where it got put. Sorry. I was paying attention to my teammate, not where things were getting put. Not a doctor.
No, fair enough.
But I'll let her know that you're asking about it when she's had some rest because she looked pretty exhausted when we left.
Yeah. No, fair enough. You look pretty tired yourself.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the shower and then go say hi to my pillow.
Alright, you're dismissed.
Major?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever think the general's going to give me back command, or do you think he doesn't trust me? Just kind of lost what I'm supposed to do now.
So I cannot tell you to the exact thoughts of the general. What I will say, though, this is not a matter of trust. It's a matter of you learning.
You said, sir. Sorry to bug you, but I'm
Yep. And he's going to get back to his paperwork.
she'll leave him to the paper. That's one thing she doesn't miss.
Alright. So we're going to go back to Keshna. So last we left off in the little mental hellscape that the Goa'uld was put you in, you were, if I recall, the way we did, where we ended last time, was when you were watching your mother being executed, right?
I do not remember to be honest with you, Kel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was where you were seeing the memory of your mom being executed, where essentially the snake in their belly was literally crushed and bled out inside them, which poisoned them. Not a fun way to go, by the way. So, because this is before the surgery takes place. This is like right before it happens. And as you are... Oh, make sure I didn't just fuck that. Okay, good. I thought I hit a button, but no, I just grazed it, which is good. Alright. But as you're watching, because this Goa'uld is making you watch it over and over again.
Is this what you wish for yourself, to die a traitor's death?
Keshna is currently trying to not see what she's seeing, which, is not going to work. But she's trying. and she's trying to not listen to the symbiote or whatever the hell the snake thingy is currently.
Yeah.
She's essentially trying to find a way to get out of this hellscape because this really sucks. Be nice about it.
I mean, fair. And as you're still going, like he's just throwing taunts your way left and right, over and over again. When out of nowhere, it just stops. You're now just floating in empty space. I don't mean space as in like outer space. Like it's not that your mind's not like there. But I mean, like you're floating in the ether, so to speak. If that makes sense.
I get what you're saying, and that's actually scarier than in a way.
And
like, what in that type of new hell is this?
And as you're floating, you're going to see a bright light ahead of you.
Well, I don't have any other choice but to go towards the light at this point.
As you begin to move towards the light, you're going to hear a voice behind you. Are you giving up that easily, Keshna?
How's this hell now?
And as you turn around, you see it's your mom. As she goes, Did I not train you better? Did I not teach you more?
Sometimes I hate you, Kel. Not really, though.
I know.
He knows I'm joking. Oh my god, the mental whiplash you give me, though.
Hey, it ain't as bad as the mental whiplash we get on Mondays, right, Lisa?
Were you not watching the mental whiplash she gave me?
That too. Anyway.
Before we go off subject any further, Keshna turns around and sees her mother, but it's clear that she doesn't believe it's her mother. It's going to be like some sort of new torture.
I mean, fair, considering what you just went through. But she's going to look at you going... Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, she believes she's still going through.
Again, fair. Yeah, but the one you're seeing who looks like your mother, she just goes, "What? Surprised to see me?"
No, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I think that's the right saying.
And she's going to give you this puzzled look because of the fact you use an Earth idiom. It's like, shoe, drop, what?
Nothing. Not important right now. What's going on?
And
what type of trick is this?
So she's going to close the distance between the two of you and goes, "This is no trick. This is me offering you a choice. You can head toward the light, where death is only the beginning, or," and she'll point behind her, and you'll see almost like an empty void-like space. Like, or you can return to the fight. The choice is yours.
Come back to us.
I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop, but
I mean, she's just standing there waiting for you to say something. She's not, like, her body language is 100% laxed.
Yeah, but Keshna's not exactly all there right now either.
No, fair. No, you're good. You're good to play it how you feel.
Keshna sort of looks back at the white light, looks towards the dark void, and she knows deep down that she can't just abandon what's become her family. But at the same time, she's looking at her mother like this is the chance to be back with her mother. And she's torn between the two realities, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
She moves to give her mother one hug, real tight, and says, I have to go back."
And that is your choice. And then you're going to see your mom just essentially poof away in white light. And you're going and as you watch for the void, you're going to start hearing the voices of Brooke, Sharifa, Vigo. And when you cross the threshold, you're going to slowly open your eyes. You're going to see that you're in the infirmary. Brooke slumped against the wall. Vigo on the other side of the glass in a chair. Both of them, essentially, not necessarily completely asleep, but definitely conked out, just from what you could probably guess is exhaustion.
What the hell does my body feel like? That's what I'm curious about, too.
I mean, you're fatigued at this point, but I would say at this point it's been a couple hours since the surgery, it just took your body. You had to wait for the medicine to get out of your system from the coma they put you through, and all that too. So you got some fatigue, but it's not as bad as anyone else who's waking up from surgery. You're not going to be groggy or anything.
Is she still strapped down?
I did stun the adult larva.
Mm-hmm.
To get it out.
That's what's tying it. That's what's tying it to some of the fatigue too.
Yeah.
But yes, you are still tied down.
Kesha's gonna. Well, I'm assuming she can at least move her head. So
yeah, you can move your head side to side.
Yeah, and she's kind of looking like tries to realizes she can't get up or even sit up. Rather, she'd be like, "Help me."
Alright, and then just because of how tired Brooke and Vigo are, I want you guys to give me perceptions for this. I will say Vigo, because you are on the other side of the glass, yours will be a disadvantage.
That's a 5.
Dang it. Damn! So, yeah.
I think Brooke sees it.
Holy!
That was Doctor Mode kicking in.
Yeah, that was like those power. Yeah, Brooke was just going through like one of those power naps where they're still acutely aware of everything around them that doctors do sometimes, especially after like a 13-hour stint. Vigo, nah, you're just in your chair.
A little bit of drool.
Drool comes down.
Now, hold on. Let's do it this way. I'm going to roll percentile for this.
Oh no!
Why are you saying oh no? It's not affecting you. All right,
because
Nick, high or low?
High.
Yeah, just a little drool. It's still caught up in your. It's still all caught up in your beard, though. Yeah, but Brooke, you hear Keshna waking up.
I leap to my feet and get over there. Probably stumble a little bit because I'm so tired.
I mean, fair.
Yes. Hey, how you feeling?
Tired.
Okay. I'll start unstrapping her.
Okay.
We were able to get a new larva. Placed.
It's going to take Keshna a couple of moments to process this new information in her tired state of mind.
I'm fair.
Or her fatigue state of. But she's going to kind of look towards Brooke and be like, why didn't you just leave it out?
Would have killed you.
That would be a good idea. That would be a good reason. And like a good patient, she's just going to lay there until Brooke says she can sit up.
Or sit up. Okay, go,
because she knows
go slow.
She's gonna take her. She's gonna go very slow to sit and try to at least sit upright. Laying down while sitting.
Look and see if Vigo is alert.
Nah, you see
he's out of it.
Yeah, he is completely conked out. He's got drool stuck in his beard.
Handsome, really handsome.
Like, honestly, let me put it this way. He is probably so conked out, if you wanted to do that little trick of putting shaving cream or whipped cream in his hand and then tickle the nose, you can easily do so. That's how conked out Vigo is.
Yep. Is there... I want to kick something towards the door that'll, make a noise.
I mean, there's a stool. Like one of the stools on wheels. I
will send that stool over to the wall right under the window.
Okay, Vigo, give me perception. And it can be a normal roll since it's right at the window. Yeah, you're up. You go, as you wipe the drool from your beard.
I look over towards Brooke. It's like,
And I'll motion him in.
I think
It's
is Keshna up and moving at this time, or is she still laying down?
Still laying down.
She's
She's
sitting
sitting
up.
up. No, she's sitting up.
Well, still
Okay,
laying in
I was-
bed. You could be sitting up and laying down still.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But like clearly awake though. That's what I
Yes.
mean. Like, okay.
Well,
Like, oh, hey.
awake is a relative. Awake is a relative term there, but
How's the passenger?
I'm alive.
I'm happy to hear that, and I gotta go talk to Sharifa. I gotta let Sharifa know. He's gonna very, very gingerly give you a very light hug because he knows that you're like hooked up to tons of monitors and stuff. So he's just gonna be like, "I am so happy you're okay. We're all so happy that you're okay." And he's just gonna take off running to find Sharifa.
Keshna's gonna look at Brooke and be like, "I need a therapist after this event."
Sorry, you're gonna need a what?
And no,
I
she's
didn't hear
being
you.
serious. Oh,
we can
Whole
make
team
that
should
happen.
be in therapy.
yeah. She wants to see a therapist after that.
Well, we had that therapy. We had those group sessions and individual sessions, so you know what that's like. So yeah, we can make that happen.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate a therapist before another mission. I have
Okay.
some personal stuff to unpack.
Okay. Well, let's get you out of isolation. I'll start unhooking the monitors, and you're still going to have to stay here for a little while.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then Vigo, you start running. Where do you check first for Sharifa?
I'm assuming the major's office because she was told to report to him. So see if she's still there.
All right, you make it to the major's office. His door is still open. He is still going through a mountain of paperwork. You see no sign of Sharifa though.
Yeah, he's not even like. There's no decorum. Just skids like sideways on his feet down the hall into the doorway. Major,
Like the old time rock and roll slide, just fully closed.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Tom Cruise.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
not in my underwear.
Yeah.
So since you're sliding like that, though, give me a dexterity check. Oh yeah, you're
Ooh.
good. You're good. You did it perfectly. You didn't even you weren't even close to hitting the door.
First blood.
Yeah. Major,
He's gonna look up at you like,
Is-
yes.
Keshna's okay. Where's Sharifa?
Last I heard, showers, then their quarters.
Thank you. He's going to like close the door. He's not even going to ask. He's just going to be like, okay, and close the door.
Oh no! Before you go to close it, he's gonna go, Vigo.
Dude, yes, sir.
Next time, I do not care how much of a hurry you are. You knock. But
Understood, sir.
we'll say glad to hear Keshna's okay. He'll
He's
then
going
mo-
to
Nope. Oh, go ahead.
mentally like make himself remember any sort of positive emotion coming out of the major, and just be like, he can do it. That is a capability of his. Then he's like, yes, sir. And he's going to close the door.
All right. So where are you going next?
Yeah, sprinting off to Sharifa's quarters.
Okay. So, yeah. Sharifa, high or low?
Low.
Alright, cool. Alright, so Vigo, you go to Sharifa's quarters, door shut.
Oh. Okay. I need to leave this up to a roll. I'd like to do a wisdom save or a wisdom check to see if I'm aware of our relationship being at the stage where I can just go into her quarters without knocking.
Okay.
Because I feel like this is a knocking moment, because he was like, oh, she's going to go out to your quarters and shower and stuff like that. And it was a very emotionally wrought scene, so it's like, okay.
Come on in.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes.
That's
a
second
10.
breakfast?
It's heads or tails for you. As far you don't know which way.
Okay. He's just going to go in.
Sharifa is not in their quarters.
Is Sharifa? Okay. Damn it.
That's what the high or low was for, is if you were in your room yet or not.
He's gonna run off to the communal bathing area.
Alright, you head to the showers.
I'm at the entrance to. I'm not gonna go in. It's the entrance to the women's section.
I was about to say,
Making that-
it's Vigo that much of a
Making that
hurry.
a statement. Like his initial hurry would have just taken him right to her, but he just no. Okay, hang on.
Okay, so I'll still make it where you won't go in, but because you're running and you're near the showers, you gotta roll dexterity again. I gotta see how this goes. Oh!
That's small. That's very small. That was a nat 1.
So you don't go in, but you know how
Strikes again.
So you know how normally, when it comes to shower areas or bathrooms that are near each other, that center column that acts as a divide. You faceplant right into that column. You don't take any damage, is because you were about to slow down, but then you hit some wet patch where someone didn't dry off enough before leaving the showers, and that's what made you slide to the wall.
He's going to go to say Sharifa, and it's just Sharoof because he hits the wall.
Yep.
Can I roll to see if I hear this?
Oh, I was about to say, go ahead and roll perception to see if you can hear it over the shower.
With a nice hot shower. Yeah, that's his perception. God, I have a +1. Well, good. Oh, that's a 15 on the dice. It's +1 is 16.
Yeah, you hear it. You actually hear the thud too. You don't even hear the shut roof. You hear shut roof.
Turn off the shower. Dry my hair. Wrap the towel around me. Step out there to see who was trying to call my name and ran into the wall. Got a pretty good idea of who it was, but I gotta make sure before I say their name.
Yep. I mean, yeah. You go out and you see Vigo on his back, just Sharifa type moment.
Are you gonna live?
I think I broke my nose.
Well, at least you know you'll have company in the hospital wing or infirmary.
Let me get dressed and I'll take you.
Oh, Keshna's okay. I just came from the infirmary. Keshna's okay.
You're going back because if you think you broke your nose, I don't want to hear it from Brooke.
Hang on.
I didn't bring you.
He's gonna do that thing where it's like, okay.
Well, first, since you said you think your nose is broken, before you even try that, go ahead and give me a medicine check to see if you can tell if your nose is broken.
15?
Alright, high or low, Nick?
Low. Damn.
Yep, it's broken. So, you said you want to try to do the whole, crick it back into place?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I'm assuming Vigo has never done this before.
Twice. Once with his dad and once on his own.
Okay, fair then. So you're gonna roll another medicine check to see if you do it correctly. Well, actually, we'll make it a couple of rolls. So let's do. Oh, what would be appropriate besides medicine? Because medicine will still be one of them. Let's do.
Would it be sleight of hand?
I was going to say dexterity.
Yeah. You can do sleight of hand if you want, but I mean, for you, dex or sleight of hand's the same thing.
It's a 1 either way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's your choice.
There's no way I could apply science, nature, investigation, or culture to it. Okay, you're fine. I'll do dex.
Yeah, I will say before you see the result of your roll. Oh, I know you don't have any Eureka points yet. I was going to say I will let you use a Eureka point in this case.
I do actually.
Oh yeah, because you
I start with 1. That's the 5th level thing.
Yep, I forgot. Okay, so depending on how your roll goes, you are allowed to use your Eureka point like you would normally use for an intelligence or wisdom roll. I will let you do it in this case.
Appreciate it.
Yep, I think that's a fair compromise. Oh yeah, you're gonna need it.
I'd like to use my Eureka.
Go ahead and re-roll that. Oh, that's not even better.
Never mind. That's lower. That's a 3. I went from an 8 to a 3.
So you get up. You're still kind of like slightly dazed, and go ahead and give me a medicine check. Oh,
that's a 20.
So you go to try and like put your nose back into place. You accidentally, you didn't do it right because as soon as you do it, you have an anime level nosebleed.
Oh no! Oh no!
And I mean like Sanji on Mermaid Island nosebleed.
Oh wait, Sharifa did just come out of the shower, so that's fair.
Not where I was going with that.
I know, I was bigger to joke. So he's gonna do the pinch.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, I don't think I said it properly.
More.
That's gonna be fun hearing Brooke find out Vigo tried to self-medicate in this case. So, Sharifa, how do you react to seeing Vigo trying to fix his nose and instead make it worse?
Stop! Stop!
Okay.
And put some clothes on because I'm not walking through space wrapped in a towel.
That's fair. I just want to tell you the good news.
Stay. Walk back in and get dressed. Drop the towel in the thingy, grabbing her little toiletry kit.
Yep.
Put it in her bag as she's walking out. She's got a little satchel she kind of wears over and carries stuff on bases. She'll grab his arm and go, keep that bitch. Let's go see the doctor.
Alright.
Hooray! Hooray! We're going back to Keshna.
And I will say, by the time you make it back to the infirmary, Brooke, you would have gotten Keshna all set up back in the standard, infirmary wing. Like the general populace. When you see Vigo walking in, holding his head up, pinching his nose, as Sharifa is guiding him.
Yeah, she is guiding him. That's
I'm
definite.
gonna say-
She's not letting him walk by himself.
I'm going to look at Vigo and say, who punched you? And I'm going to look at Sharif and say, did you punch him?
No, he did the usual Vigo thing, ran into a wall. Mainly the wall just outside the lady's shower room.
I wanted to tell her the good news.
He tried to set it himself.
Vigo,
I've done it before.
let me see what you've done. Have a seat.
Yeah, and
She'll walk him over to a table and sit him down.
so once you put some
Have you
gauze
ever
on.
had your Have you ever had your nose packed?
Yes.
That's what's happening here.
Yeah, I did too
Yeah.
after my bike wreck.
Well, I was gonna say once you get it packed though, like when you look at his before you pack it, I should say, you look at his nose. His nose almost completely 90 degrees.
Keshna's gonna look at Vigo like, I know I wanted some company, but this is a little extreme for even you.
Yeah. Actually, no, better yet, because the way he hit the door, his nose almost looks like Harry Potter's lightning scar now.
I'm a little emesis bag because I expect him to get nauseous from all the blood going down his throat.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say, all right, on the count of 3. And then I'm going to go on 1.
Yep.
I was gonna say, God damn it!
All right. So before we actually do this, go ahead and roll your medicine check, Lisa.
Oh, Lord. Ha!
Oh
26.
yeah. So you're like 3, 2. You see Vigo starting to
No,
tense.
she goes, she says 1. Like she's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
And she goes on 1. Yeah.
Oh, I figured you're gonna see, dang, I figured you're gonna do 3, 2. You see him tensing up like the time is almost over, and then do 1, not 1.
Yep.
Oh, that's worse.
We'll go on 3. We'll go on 3. 1 snap.
Yeah, so you place your hands where you need to, and you see Vigo's tensing up like hell. As you get ready to go 1, and you straighten his nose out. And that was just for the first part, because remember, it's like say it's a lightning bolt. Now it looks like a less than sign. Yep. Alright, go ahead and give me one more medicine check for the final straighten. Oh yeah.
Oh.
And then do you even give him a chance to breathe before you do the second part? Yes.
Well, this time. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, we gotta do it again. Snap.
Oh no, I just meant like the way I was envisioning it, and you can definitely do it that way if you want. The way I was envisioning it was that you were like 1, you just did them like literally back to back. You didn't even give him a chance to breathe after the first one. And then Vigo, give me a Constitution check. No, you'll see why you're doing Constitution. Don't worry, you're not passing out.
Check or save?
Check. That's why I said you're not passing out, so. 16, you're able to stifle any kind of yell you're about to do. Though you do have the whole Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, that one manly tear falling down.
I was gonna say- Get back in there, Tyr.
Yeah, no, that's why it was a check and not a save. Is going to see how loud you're going to scream bloody murder.
All right. Well, guess what? You get to keep Keshna company tonight.
That's awesome.
At this point, Keshna looks over and goes, "Can we get a Harry Potter movie in here?"
Just rest. Just rest.
Hey.
Was Harry Potter out then?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Oh,
2001.
yeah, I guess it was.
How does Keshna and Sharifa react to Brooke fixing Vigo's nose, especially where Brooke started off with, okay, on 3, 1.
Oh, Sharifa's laughing because that's a her move right there. But she's patting him on the shoulder like, it's okay, honey, you can cry.
Keshna's openly laughing at him. She's not even.
Yeah.
Vigo, rest. Rest.
Yep.
Keshna, rest. Sharifa, my office.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be back.
Well played.
Yeah, so the best way I can imagine Vigo's reaction to the whole thing was the whole, like, Lisa trying getting a tattoo, or not a tattoo, getting a shot, be like, oh, I'm not afraid of needles. Can I have a lollipop? Alright. But you see Vigo and Keshna go ahead.
I bet he doesn't try and do himself again. You know?
Oh, hard to hit.
I bet.
Shit.
Don't die.
Oh, you're put away. That was too hard to hit.
Alright. So you see Keshna and Vigo getting ready to, they're getting comfortable in the beds they were put in, getting ready to relax. Or at least relax as best they can once the medicine kicks in. 'Cause I know they definitely got some pain meds going through.
Yep, get the good stuff.
Oh yeah, you
Not
got
Keshna though, thankfully.
Yeah.
No, but you're still hooked up to heart monitors because you did code. We just haven't told you yet. You know?
Well, no,
Yeah,
Keshna,
that's okay.
Keshna still got pain meds because you're still feeling fatigue and pain. You're not
Yeah.
as far off as you technically
No.
should be.
Yeah.
You're still feeling pain. Even Teal kind of get pain meds.
Yeah.
Oh. But, so the two of you, Sharifa and Brooke, you enter Brooke's office. What are y'all doing?
Close
Just
the
find
door.
a chair and sit down and just go. Literally, like she's tired.
I'll make this quick so you can get some. So you can get some
Go ahead.
rest.
Well, I was going to tell you the major wanted on the mature symbiote because I told him I didn't know what happened to it.
I do not appreciate you questioning my authority in the gate room before we left on that mission.
Sorry.
I think you said you're the doctor. You shouldn't go first. Well, I don't have the luxury of being the doctor because I have to be the leader right now. And I'm not going to send my team through the gate until I know it's safe. But this team looks up to you. And please do not question me again. If you want to question me privately, absolutely. But do not undermine me like that. Look, I know you're upset. I know you want your team back. But I'm not the enemy here. So you need to get the chip off your shoulder, adjust your attitude, and take your team back. And you can start by being honest with yourself. You're acting like everything's fine, like you came through all this and you are just fine and good to go. And you're lying to yourself. Allow yourself to process it, deal with it, and then you can take your team back. I don't want the team. I want to be a doctor. So just...
Well, it's not like I said, hey, I just got tortured by Baal. Maybe somebody else should take him.
ready. You will be once you deal with this. But you're lying to yourself, thinking everything is great, that you're good.
Look, I see a therapist twice a week like you asked me to. I'm working through it. I'm just starting to feel like I have no place.
It just takes
from,
time.
I went from worrying about how to protect everybody to nobody needs my protection.
You need to worry about yourself and take care of yourself a little bit.
Not to mention, I know where my brother is now. Nobody will let me go after him.
What would you do if you found him?
I don't know. Bring him here.
Until they figure out a way to get that out of him, he can't come here. You know that.
So we take him to a Tok'ra area. I mean, it's not that hard to figure out.
You're just going to waltz into main Gould camp and try and take one person out of there.
No. I need to find out where he is first. I need to be able to monitor where he is and catch him when he's alone. I'm not stupid. I hate that he has got one things inside of him.
Understand, but
Chestnut's different. It's in a pouch. This thing. I know my brother. He's probably screaming so loud that his own voice deafens his thoughts.
What are you? Please be what I'm gonna get.
Have you talked to the therapist about this?
Yes, I have.
And
It's
what
in
did
the
they say?
report.
What did they
I
say?
need to have patience.
There you go.
Patience is not one of my things I'm good at. I'm getting better, though. I am. I'm getting better with my patience. But I can't outright say that it's perfect.
Come on, motherfucker. Are you?
And yeah, you
Just
might
give
be
your
leader, but who's going to patch us up if we go, you get shot, you get attacked? We may be leader, but it's also our job to protect you. It's our job to protect each other.
Great trout. Fuck.
That's why I've always said I go first.
to follow my lead out there. Not my choice, not your choice. That's the way it is. If this team is torn between two leaders, someone's going to get hurt. They're going to hesitate at the wrong time. I want you to take this team back.
I feel like they've lost trust in me. Like I went on a 3-month mission for the Toker and came back and suddenly no one trusts me.
You never should have gone on that mission. Do you understand that? They used you.
I'm very well aware of that.
You had already been through emotional hell, had been through counseling, and they dangled that carrot in front of you because they knew you would jump at it. So it's not a question of do they trust you, do you trust them? Maybe you need to think
I've
about
always
that
trusted
too.
them. Which is why I keep wondering what I can do to earn their trust back. The Major said it's nothing to do with trust, but nobody will tell me what it's all about. I mean, I've worked through quite a bit of it. Except the torture part. That still pisses me off. At least my nightmares have stopped.
Wolves over there or something.
Give yourself a break. We don't expect you to be 100%.
No,
Wouldn't
but I
be.
expect that of myself.
I know you do, but you've got to be honest. And then she's going to stop and she's going to say, honest, be honest, be honest.
Then I'm just running over cranes.
And then she's going to be like, son of a bitch. And then she's going to get up and say, excuse me, I'm going to go blow up my career. And then she's going to walk out.
Don't blow it up too badly.
Hey, you may get your team back quicker than you think.
Yeah, but I don't want to break in another doctor.
She's out.
She's just going to get up, say screw it, walk over, put her hat down on a chair, and look at me and go, scoot over. She got
a big old ice. You got a big old ice pack on your face.
She's just gonna kind of lay on his side,
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
on his nose. Let him sleep.
I
If she
thought-
sleep. She just wants to sleep. She knows she's too tired to make it back to her room.
Vigo's gonna one hand on the pack on his nose, the other hand just like catch some Z's.
Come on, you fucker. You look like
She is too. You still have two Snoopy's in Mark.
Vigo and Sharifa, K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
surgeon regular. Ah.
Right now, she's
Sleep.
using him as a teddy bear
Love
in a
that.
bed. She's tired. Oh my god, she's
Oh,
tired.
that B. I can just see you doing that half asleep.
Yeah.
You know?
Bring in Keshna.
That's exactly what Keshna's doing.
Peace.
Who taught
Like,
you that?
She's saying it like underneath her breath where maybe Vigo can hear it. And she purposely waits until Sharifa is out cold, out to the world.
Done.
All right.
By the way, I forgot to ask people, is the fan bothering you? Because I turned it down. I actually have one on my desk.
Nope, not hearing it.
I can't hear
I can
it.
hear it.
I don't hear it. Which, thank you for reminding me.
All right. So, Brooke, who are you looking for?
Major.
All right. You can probably guess he's probably still in his office.
Yep.
Oh, hydrate courtesy of Nick, the trader.
It's not hydrating, but at least it's liquid.
I mean, it has water in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's an energy drink. I mean, it has water in it somewhere.
There you go. You hydrated.
All right. When you finally make it down to Major Bell's office, his door is shut.
Okay. Is light on?
Yeah.
Okay, she will.
Enter.
She's thinking about it. She hadn't knocked yet. She's still preparing herself.
Sorry, I thought I heard you like physically knocking. Stretch, courtesy of Nick.
No, that was me. That was me thinking.
No, all good.
All right, now she's gonna knock.
All right, now Major Bell will say enter.
You have a few minutes, Major. Is this a bad time?
Normally I say yes, but I need a little break from this paperwork. What's on your mind, Captain?
Permission to speak freely.
Go ahead.
I just had a talk to one of my team members about being honest. And it made me realize that I can't ask them to be honest if I'm not honest. And when I applied to the program, I lied on my application.
Regarding?
There's a question if you have any family members that are currently or in the past were members of the program. And I said no. And that was not true. My birth name was not Walker. My birth name is Forrest. My father was William Forrest. He's a pretty well-known doctor back on Earth. when I went to med school, I changed my name legally to Walker. That was my mother's maiden name. Because I didn't want to go through school trying to live up to his name. I wanted to succeed on my own. But my brother was Benjamin Forrest. He was an engineer in the program.
Yeah, they're big sturgeon. Add in like 20 seconds, guys.
And about a year and a half ago, he went MIA during an off-world mission. Now, I don't know if you've ever been on the other side of getting a letter basically saying your son is missing, but no details because it's all
You're a little
top secret.
Come here, buddy. You're not big enough.
Well, it destroyed my family, pretty much. My mother, specifically. She's pretty much
Come on, buddy.
full-blown alcoholic at this point.
Little guy. Why are you harder than some of the big ones?
But my father has a lot of friends in high places, up to and including the president.
Oh, on that fucking bank, you bastard.
In fact, in a couple of months, he's going to be nominated to be Surgeon General.
There you go.
So he has a lot of
One.
friends.
Oh, you're regular.
So he reached out to a senator who, I guess she'll remain nameless, who told him about the program. And I did everything in my power to make myself the perfect person they would want to recruit. And it worked. And then, of course, I forged orders to get on a team. I wanted to find out about my brother's last mission. I wanted to find out what there was about life that inspired him to risk his life. And I wanted closure from my family. And I wasn't supposed to care about any of this. I didn't care about the program. I didn't care about the team. I didn't care about anything. It was just get in, get out. And then something happened. I did start to care. I almost lost one of my team today. And I don't think I realized until that moment how much I care about them now. Nobody else on my team knew about this. This was all my doing, but I can't expect them to be honest if I don't
Alright.
tell the truth.
Got 4 out of 5.
General Hammond, when I was in officer training school, he gave a speech talking about morals of the background of the program, and I take full responsibility.
Come on, buddy.
I know you have no reason to believe me, but it's the last. There are no other secrets. And I accept any repercussions from telling you this, but if I'm going forward or not, depending on what you decide, I'd have to do it from a place of honesty.
Well, appreciate you being honest. But speaking of honesty, This is a super top secret organization within the U.S. government. Hell, within the world. You honestly think we didn't do background checks on every form that came through with ultimate scrutiny?
I would hope you would. I kept thinking, honestly, when you called me in to tell me that I got accepted to candidate school, I thought that was not what I was expecting you to say.
No, we knew about your brother, your father, the forms you filled in. But it was through those actions, even if they weren't necessarily morally right, that showed your conviction. And that's why you're ultimately accepted to the program, and especially your actions thus far, to be able to become an officer.
She is like so relieved to hear this, you know. She was expecting to be court-martialed or decommissioned on the spot, you know. You never said anything.
The general thought it was best to wait until you felt comfortable saying it. Because
I don't have to have another I don't have to have another conversation with him, do I? This was hard.
No, I will let him know that you fessed up. The only one you really need to have a conversation with now is going to be your own team.
Yeah, I will. They've just they've been through enough. God bless them.
Well,
oh, by the way, Vigo's off active duty. He ran into a wall and broke his nose.
I am almost tempted to see if there is a Viking-sized toddler stroller at this point. And for clarification, Major Bell's some of the ones that you can still bounce in stroller, like the ones that help you learn how to walk.
Like a bouncy walker?
Yep.
That's what you meant. Okay. God, I've helped raise too many children.
Oh, we lost Lisa.
That's probably her internet. We'll give her a moment.
Right. Well, I was gonna say that's good timing.
I'm picturing Vigo hating it at first, and then the moment he gets into it, he's like, "Hey."
Yeah. But no, that's actually good timing. We're gonna go ahead and take our break right now. We'll be back in about 15 or so minutes. That way we can stretch, get our drinks, all that good stuff. But we'll be back in about 15. And we are back, y'all. Thank you for letting us take that little break. We definitely needed it. So, right before the break, Major Bell told Brooke, saying, like, hey, you don't need to worry about repeating all this in general. I'll pass it on. You do need to have, a similar conversation with your team, though. And then, Brooke, what were you about to say before your camera went out?
I said I actually have a suggestion that might help Sharifa.
Okay.
I don't know that she will see it as something that might help her, but
honestly, probably not.
I think she should go on a mission with a full military team. And get an idea of the discipline and the teamwork that they have, and I think it might help her.
I'll take that.
And she respects the Marines. Yeah.
All right, I'll take that into consideration.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Dismissed.
Whew. And she is going straight to her quarters and 20-second shower and crash.
Not fair. Alright, so let's go check on the Misfits. So,
thanks.
What? Nah, you're not talking about me. You must be talking about me.
If I had pearls, I'd be clutching them.
So, Keshna and Vigo, what are y'all doing at this point besides being drugged up with painkillers? As you two are really the only ones in the infirmary.
Actually, Keshna's still singing her song towards Vigo.
And you said it was under breath too, right?
It's just loud enough for Vigo to hear, but not Sharifa.
Oh, okay. So still not that way. Okay.
Sharifa's the scarier one.
She's out anyway. It wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't.
Fair. So Vigo, how do you respond?
You keep singing that as some kind of dig, but I'm happy. He's with the pack on his nose.
What does that really sound like, though, with the pack on his nose?
I guess it'd be more like this.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm happy.
Are you sure?
He's gonna look over at Sharifa, then look back at Keshna and be like, "Oh yeah."
I mean, you could maybe do without, this.
Well, I want the swelling to go down so I can go back on mission.
How did you manage this one, by the way?
Oh, I was really excited to let Sharifa know that you were awake and doing well. So I ran to where she was, which was the showers, and someone, probably an airman, forgot to clean up after themselves, and I just kind of scapped right into the wall. And then
That sounds like
fixing my nose myself, but it didn't go well.
Haven't you learned yet? You go to Brooke. You hurt yourself.
Well,
you go to Brooke. You don't fix it yourself. You go to Brooke.
This is something that my dad taught me. When you break your nose,
No,
he teach me how to fix it.
You go to Brooke. No. You
now
go
I
to
do.
Brooke.
Now I do. I didn't have a Brooke growing up. I had my dad, and I don't think you've met him, but he's not exactly the most emotionally available type.
We have Brooke. We go to Brooke. You don't attempt it yourself. You go to Brooke.
At least I'm happy you learned that lesson.
One.
I'm happy you learned that lesson.
One.
You have just went through a lot of stuff. Did you want to talk about any of it?
I'll talk to a therapist. You don't want to hear about that one.
Well, this also is what your team is for if you ever want to just open up. I know it's really fresh and raw right now, but we're here to listen.
I appreciate Vigo, but I don't think you want to hear the gory details of how my mother was killed.
If that's what you need to talk about, I've been through a lot too, man.
I'll talk to a therapist. I have a lot of personal issues to unpack now, and I really don't want to put it on any of the team. I know you guys are willing to help, but a therapist is what I need right now before I do any more missions.
He's gonna point at Sharif and be like, "If only she learned that lesson easier."
She's doing fine.
Well, now, but at first she was pretty. I would say reluctant, but that's an understatement.
She's getting the help she needs, and that's all that matters. Stop making me sound responsible now. Go to sleep.
You must have went through some hell. You sound very responsible. He's just gonna put his head back and pass out. Probably open mouth snoring.
You know, is there any like shaving cream or something like that around them?
No.
She's gonna have to talk to Brooke. So she's gonna try to stay awake and wait for Brooke to come back.
You get any of that on Sharifa and tell me she put you through the worst training session of your life. All fun and games until you piss off the. She may not be one of their daughters, but you know, she sure hangs out with them enough.
Not fair. Because of the fatigue and the pain med you guys are on, both of you give me Constitution saves.
Save or check?
Save. Vigo, you are now out like a light. Keshna, nah, you're wide awake.
Now y'all see why I say he has luck with dice.
I don't know. I've seen the dice roller fuck him over enough times. Especially when it came to that giant alien spider.
Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I still have nightmares about that one.
Yeah, but you're still awake, and you see Brooke enter the infirmary. And then Brooke, when you enter, you see Vigo's completely passed out, Sharifa's completely passed out. Oh no, Brooke, you went back to your room. That's right. Never mind. My bad. So scratch that. So yeah, Keshna, you're still just awake. You have no idea when Brooke's going to come back. So we'll say.
I started to say I can go back.
No, that's brain fart. That's on me. Sorry, I'm trying to mentally deal with pain right now myself.
Keshna's kind of looking around for something to do too. Watch your weights.
I mean, there's nothing really for you to do. This isn't a toy room.
I mean, she's looking for like a magazine or something someone left behind.
None.
Otherwise, she might just start counting tiles on the ceiling or holes or whatever.
Yep. I mean, it gets to the point where you do start counting that.
Boredom will put you out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you are counting the ceiling tiles or like the holes, stuff like that, go ahead and give me another Constitution save at disadvantage.
Okay.
Motherfucker!
Double 26.
Yeah, I'm about to say, damn. Yeah,
so I have a +8 in Constitution, so
still. Okay, it just means the longer you go on, the DCs go up too. You gotta think every time you try to resist falling asleep, the harder it is the next time you try to resist.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'll say a few hours pass. Go ahead and roll again. Same thing, disadvantage. Nope, you're still good. You look at the clock and you see it's now midnight. Are you still trying to keep yourself awake?
Yep. And Keshin is actually shocked that Brooke's not back with like a cup of coffee.
Well, it's only been like 4 hours.
Yeah, but this is Brooke as a doctor.
Fair.
Every time we want her, she's in her office with coffee.
Go ahead and roll again, disadvantage.
Fair B.
God fucking damn, okay. It's now 2 o'clock in the morning. Roll again. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
You are now out like a light.
Hey, he got 11-11. Wow, I am so freaking old.
Yeah, see, it would have been better if it was 11-11 at 11-11 on 11-11.
Yeah.
Okay, well, technically for me, it is 11-11 right now, and he rolled 11-11, so you know what? It counts.
Yeah. Not really, because it would have been 11-10 for you by the time the roll went through. If you want to go off time zones. Anywho. So yes, you guys are all asleep. I'm curious, because we haven't really had moments like this where everyone's asleep, same time type deal. So we're going to go one by one. What do each of you dream about? So we're going to go eeny, meeny, miny, Vigo.
I think Vigo's going to have a nightmare.
Okay.
Where it's Keshna asking for help.
Okay.
And then Keshna's eyes flare gold.
Oh.
And has the deep voice. But then Keshna gets eaten by a Samirian chicken who sounds like his dad. Why didn't you break your nose properly? Why didn't you unbreak your nose properly? The chicken says.
All right.
Why did he got some good pain meds?
he got the good shit.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, your nightmare does not wake you up. Alright, let's go eeny, meeny, miny, Brooke.
Is having that nightmare about a patient that she knows how to save, but she just can't get it all together to do it. Like, he doesn't, like, she's doing surgery, but she can't get the right equipment. You know, she's reaching for what she needs, but it's not there.
Yeah.
And it's like, and the patient is like failing, and she's trying, it's kind of like, when you're running and you can't run very fast, except she's trying to do surgery, but she can't get it all together. Because I think the fact that she almost lost Keshna really hit her more than she thought it would. So,
all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, since you're having a nightmare as well, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. All right, you're good.
I am rolling so good tonight.
Yeah, don't jinx it.
I know.
All right, eeny, meeny, miny, Keshna.
Since it's fresh in her mind, she's reliving the nightmare of her mother dying again, and all that wonderful jazz.
Fair. Okay, wisdom saving throw.
I mean, it's the only natural thing, really, at this point.
No, that's completely fair and valid. Yeah, wisdom save.
We're such a dysfunctional family.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry, you're still sound asleep. Now Sharifa.
Honestly, she's probably dreaming about her brother and her father being with her again, and father being glad that she just actually found somebody that would like a girl like her. Which is very typical of him, since he wanted to be the warrior type.
Not fair.
So it's just that whole, her brother's happy for her, and shaking Vigo's hand, saying, glad to meet you, and her dad's just looking at Vigo, looking back at her and go, well, at least you found one that likes you. There's no pleasing you, is there?
Okay, would Sharifa count that as a nightmare?
No, it's more like a frustrating dream. It's
Okay.
like right there between nightmare and dream. It's that whole...
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
You can't punch him because it's a dream, but at the same time, I want to do it anyway.
No, fair enough, so... Alright, wisdom saving throw for you as well, then.
Wisdom saving throw. What is my wisdom?
Here comes the low roll.
No! 19 plus 1, dirty 20.
You're good.
19.
I'll say it was a good thing you did
Damn,
roll
no one
that
woke
because... I'll say it was a good thing you did roll that because if you rolled anything else, you were going to punch Vigo.
I wake up like, I'm so sorry, honey! I thought you were my dad!
I thought you were...
Yeah, but don't worry, you didn't actually punch him, so... Alright, but after y'all get a full night's rest, you guys wake up. And whoever wakes up first, I'll let y'all decide amongst yourselves. What do you do?
Well, that is definitely not going to be catch now.
Yeah, it'll be Sharifa. She was the one that fell asleep first. So she's just gonna kind of wake up, look around, realize she's still in the infirmary, realize just how tired she was. And then she will kind of look up and pull the now warm pack off of his nose and make sure nothing looking too bad.
I pictured Vigo sitting there with more drool coming down into his beard. With how tired and, doped up on meds.
No, Dad. No, why are you a chicken?
No, you know what? Because we have friends made it canon where Vigo's a drooler, Vigo higher roll. Or, not higher roll, high or low.
Guess I'm giving you ammo. Hi.
Nah, you're just your whole like even or odds.
Evens.
The whole left side of your beard is just covered in drool. Like you're gonna need to take like a towel and actually clean it off.
Yeah, she's gonna stand up, go grab a towel, and wipe away the drool. And then do the gentle tapping on his cheek to wake him up. As he says, why are you a chicken?
No, Dad, no. Instinctually like, oh, good morning. Oh.
Why are you a chicken?
Oh, it was a dream. Don't worry about it.
Well, actually, because some dreams you don't always remember, so you know what? Give me a... We'll keep it wisdom. Give me a wisdom's check to see if you recall the dream.
The 3.
Nope. You're like, what are you talking about? What?
Chickens? What?
Sharifa must be hungry.
Hey, you want chicken? Like, I'm sure the dining facility has chicken.
Well, Did you at least sleep well?
He's gonna give like a quick stretch, kind of motion. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. Just making sure.
I wonder how his nose is feeling.
Well, she's
Oh,
kind
totally
of
sore.
looking at it, but she's not touching it. She'll ask one of the doctors on staff right now to come over and look at it and see if he's, like, at least okay to go get some freaking breakfast.
And he has 2 black eyes. You know?
Sure.
No, they're gonna look and they're gonna see that Brooke's the one who admitted him and all that. They're like, nah, if he wants breakfast, it's gonna be in here.
All right.
The legend of
You want
Brooke
for
Walker.
breakfast? Yeah. No kidding. That's gonna be canon. She'll look at him and go, "So, what do you want for breakfast?" And I'll grab it. Grab me some breakfast, and we can sit here and wait for Keshna to wake up.
Yeah. See if they'll do like a Western omelet. That sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you.
She'll go and get a Western omelet for him and some oatmeal with fruit in it, and make sure they both have some juice.
Yeah.
And
So,
she'll bring it all back on one tray.
well, when you go to ask for a Western omelet, they just look at you like, really? And then they scoop scrambled eggs onto the tray.
Can we not put some veggies and cheese in it? Is that really difficult?
There's no omelet bar. That's what you get.
At least make it
Mumble,
sure.
walk off.
At least make sure it's Vigo's side.
She'll go put some fruit in her meal, and then walk back over and go, "Can I just have one piece of ham? Because I know you got that back there."
They're just giving you a look.
It's for somebody who's in the apartment. They want some sort of meat, so
Again, they're just giving you a look.
Bacon.
just see if there's any like sausage or anything on the menu there.
Nah, there's sausage.
Okay, give me 2 of those.
Yeah, they'll give you 2 links. And they're like the Jimmy Dean microwavable links, like the mini ones.
That's fine. She's just gonna go and cut them up and mix them in the scrambled eggs, and then put that silverware down. Get her some silverware for herself. Take a couple things, a couple napkins each, and then she's just gonna walk. Like, oh, this is the best I can do.
Well, fair. Okay, who's the next one to
Yeah.
wake up?
I have a question.
Yeah.
By chance is like Keshna thrashing in her sleep or anything because of the nightmares?
Give me a wisdom save. A little bit, nothing crazy though. You're like tossing and turning.
Okay.
Alright, but who wakes up next?
I think Brooke will.
Alright.
And she'll go down and get a protein bar, an apple, and coffee, and head up to the infirmary.
Yep. Yeah, you get up there probably a few minutes after Sharifa gets back with the food. And you see everyone's awake of your team except for Keshna, who is tossing and turning a little bit.
And I will check, since she's still on a heart monitor, I'll check to make sure there's nothing going on there.
Nothing outside the norm. Like, when you look at all the stuff that Keshna's hooked up to, like, you can tell Keshna's probably having some rough dreams, so that's causing a little bit of elevation in their, like, heart rate and blood pressure. But nothing where it's like, oh shit, they about to have a heart attack.
Gotcha.
Thank God. I don't know if I can handle another episode.
Well, you say that.
Son of a bitch! I just cursed myself.
Nah, you're good. Don't
And then
worry.
she will check Vigo's nose.
Yeah, I mean it's not bleeding. It's still swollen, but it ain't bleeding.
Take the packs out.
All right. How are you taking the packs out?
One more day.
Oh, you're leaving them in for another day. Okay, so I was saying, how are you taking them out? Like, I was going to say, were you want to give them a signal before you yanked them?
Yeah, she'll let him know it's coming because, yeah, she won't trick him again.
On 3 again, he says very suspiciously.
So you do
No,
that.
you tell me when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you say, like, yeah, we'll do it on 3. And instead of, you hear Brooke doesn't go 1, they go 3. It was still on 3 type deal. Alright, and then
She'll let him say when he's ready, then she'll pull him.
not fair. Alright, and then Keshner, are you waking up yet, or are you still out cold?
I will leave it up to your roll.
Alright, high or low?
Let's go low this time.
Nope. You out cold.
Yeah, that kind
Wow.
of fits.
Well, I mean, they didn't go to bed till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And she's kind of having bad dreams too, so.
Yeah.
Alright, do y'all just let Keshna sleep, or do y'all try and wake her up, though?
No, we'll let her sleep. Let her sleep.
He needs it.
She needs it, yeah.
10-4.
Fair. So what are the 3 of y'all doing then, while Keshna's sleeping next to you?
To my office.
To my surprise.
Because I have a new mission, which is to learn everything I can about larvae and symbionts, and I'm not going to be caught not knowing what the hell is happening again.
No, fair enough.
she's going to become the foremost expert on these things.
Okay. Well, go ahead and give me a intelligence roll. $13? Okay. Yeah, so you find a couple entries in the database about the gold that you're able to kind of peruse through. It's very basic stuff, though.
Yeah. Oh, she's gonna reach out to Dr. Fraser and by email and ask for any reference materials. I mean, she's taking a deep dive into this. She's gonna learn everything she can.
Not fair. Fair.
And not all. I mean, I don't expect her to learn it all in one day, but
Yeah, but just figure out like where's a good place to start type deal.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, you get the email typed up. It won't be sent until the next, data stream to Earth.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that's a good place to stop for the night. So we're going to go ahead and call it there. We're going to go ahead and go around, say who you are, who you play, where people can find you, and, just what was your funniest moment of the night? So let's go ahead and go with Lisa.
Lisa, Winter War for Leia in chat. I played Dr. Brooke Walker. Thankfully, still a captain. Did not get demoted. I expected to. You can find me every Monday night on Happy Wizards channel for either Wind Riders of Aria or Leia Origins with Nick. Kel is in both of those. So I get to work with him as a player. That's fun. Always fun. And then you can find me every other Friday here for Stargate campaign. Funniest moment for me was definitely the nose, fixing the nose. Fixing the nose.
Not fair. Okay. Sharifa.
Hey everybody, I play Sharifa, the Aberdonian. How my brain just jumped tracks. Yeah, I have a train on talk. I play Sharifa. I have two funny moments of the night. Poor Figo breaking his nose and just literally Sharifa's standing there I should expect this from you. And then, yeah, Brooke fixing his nose. We're going to go at 3. 1.
Okay.
That's
Vigo.
just how she would have done it.
Not fair. Okay, Vigo.
She didn't go into this blind. She knew who Vigo was.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I play Vigo Sigmundson, the Viking scientist. You can find me here every other Friday. You can find me also every other Monday, like Lisa was saying, over on Will's channel, the Halfling Wizard, for Leia Origins, where I play the human barbarian monk who is still trying to get used to his new human body. He used to be Goliath. You can also find me every other Thursday on Will's channel playing Reign of Vecna, where I play Nero Aspengard, a 5'8" red mohawk sporting half-elf storm sorcerer. He's awesome. He's one of my favorite characters. Funniest moment of the night, I think it's the what Stormy said, where it's the okay, we're gonna go on 3. Ready? 1, click. We're gonna do it again. He's like, ah.
Not fair. All right. Last but not least, B.
Hi, I'm B. I play Keshna, the scout of the team. I'm Necrotic Viper on Discord, TikTok, and Twitch. Currently, you can only find me here every other Friday, as I still haven't returned to streaming, but that's because of stuff going on. Funniest moment, it would definitely have to be Vigo and his nose getting fixed on 1 instead of 3. That was great.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And then again, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me every Monday over on Halfling Wizard Productions for either Orlea Origins or Windrise of Aria, which this Monday will be Orlea Origins. Which, holy shit, did I miss something last time? Thanks for the recap, by the way, Lisa. Because I really hate that I missed that one. You can find me every other Wednesday back here for my Gods or my Theros 5e campaign, a Gods Challenge, where the party got a little bit tricked in some regards, especially when they got hit with a Scooby-Doo trap. I know Nick heard about that. No, because let the rest of y'all know. Do you remember Old Man Withers and Scooby-Doo 2 had that trap for solicitors where they got thrown into a hamster ball, rolled down like a roller coaster bed, and then had to wait till he got home to be let out? It was like that, but except the hamster ball got launched into the harbor. Now, the ball opened up once it was in the water. It wasn't, stuck shut.
That was funny.
Oh, yeah, no, the players loved it. The characters were like, what the fuck? Especially Jay's character, Colette. Every other Thursday, you can also find me back on Halfling Wizard Productions for Reign of Vecna, where I play Meek, the Reborn Goliath, Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fucking fast.
No!
Excuse me. And then every other Friday, you can find me back here running Stargate 5e, where I get to traumatize my players. Because Sharifa's gone a good chunk of trauma, Kesha's gone a good chunk of trauma, Vigo's gone a tiny bit of trauma. Brooke's the only innocent one left at the moment. Emphasis on at the moment.
Opportunity. I gave you an opportunity, but I really liked the way you handled it.
Oh, I know. Oh no, I got your trauma planned. Everyone's got trauma planned. Okay, it's D&D. If you don't get traumatized at least once, are you really playing?
Not really.
Exactly. What was I gonna say? We do have a merch store, so do make sure to check it out. We got all sorts of merch that's just generalized for the show, or not the show, sorry, the channel. We also have some show-specific merch, like Lisa there is wearing our What Would Brooke Do shirt. We got Stormy and Nick wearing the Phoenix 5 patch. So Nick technically has a one-of-a-kind patch, because that's off our old Steam store, or not Steam store, Streamlabs store we were doing. Now we're on Fourth Wall. But we got that. We also have Pride merch, because it doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's never a wrong time to support Pride. As we get more into the fall and holiday season, I'll probably get some more stuff put up there as limited time stuff just for the holidays, because Christmas is definitely a Christmas-only shit.
Yeah.
Anything I'm missing there?
I forgot to say where people can find me. Usually on TikTok and Discord. And the last 2 weeks of November leading up to December, which everybody that's here and anybody that's watched, my little dog passed away. So 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks in November up to December 3rd, I will be streaming me playing video games, and I will be running, I'm trying to collect money for the Kansas Humane Society, because they did a beautiful box for my boy, gave me a beautiful charm. The lady that handles afterlife care over there, her name is Carol. She is an awesome lady. So I'm looking to make some money for them. So I will be running a stream of me playing video games, or me just chatting with friends. I might even throw in my Every Other Friday campaign, which is starting up again next Friday. Yeah, if you know anybody out there that would also like to help me with said making money to help the Kansas Humane Society, I would like to know, because, like I said, they did a beautiful job for my baby boy. The package that had the box and everything in it is usually $380, and she gave it to me for $160, because all I needed was the box and the pendants. Yeah.
Not fair. Alright. And before I forget, I have to have one thing. So, earlier in the stream, be redeemed to kill with kindness. Stormy, no matter what's been going on, you've always been, like, when we're in session, you're on the session, you always create great RP moments, whether it's a very heartfelt moments like we've had in past sessions, or you going, oh, hell no, motherfucker, you about to get fucked up.
Those are my favorite moments.
Yeah, so you are wonderful to have at the table. Keep it up. Alright, and with that, we're gonna raid my buddy the Slytherin Weasley, as they are playing some Fortnite. Though I think I saw more so Apex, and might not just switch it over. By the way, you get to watch them have some fun. When we raid, don't forget to hit that follow button if you like what you see for them as well as us. Don't forget also use if you really like what you see, make sure to subscribe, whether it's with either to me or again if you prefer their content over mine, that's fine. It's always good to support whoever you like the content of, and don't forget you do get a free sub through Amazon Prime. Make sure to use it.
That's how my broke butt pays for subscription to you.
Yep. And also no breath attacks unless you're roasting marshmallows. But have a good one, y'all.